My name is Oscar Moreno and I'm a completion and well intervention OSR in Argentina. And I'd like to share a story of an incident that happened when I worked as a contractor for a different operator. During a routine operation, the job scope changed. Time was prioritized over planning. A valve that should have been locked out and tagged out was opened up, fatally injuring a co-worker. I honestly believe that if Step 7 would have been available for use at that time, that he would still be alive today.
Step 7 is simply a structured conversation that helps personnel ensure they are ready to start work and are prepared to complete the work safely. This is meant to be an engagement, a conversation, hinging on participation from the entire work group through open-ended questions, and open-ended questions are crucial. Open-ended questions simply means asking questions that require more than just a yes or no answer. For example, instead of asking, do you have all your PPE? You could ask, what sort of PPE is required for this job and why? Let's walk through the Step 7 process together with some example questions. 1. Plan. In Step 1, we want to verify a plan exists to complete the work safely. This can be a JSA, work instruction, or drawing, even noted in a tally book. It just depends on the job. Ask questions like, what is the plan? What hazards exist? And what are your mitigations? 2. Communicate. In Step 2, we want to verify the plan is communicated and comprehended. How do we communicate the plan? How will we communicate during the job? 3. Check equipment. In Step 3, we want to verify tools and equipment have been checked, maintained, and are fit for the job. 4. Prepare area. In Step 4, we ensure that the work area is ready and existing hazards are accounted for. What other operations are going on? How will this impact our operation? Have we isolated the work area and who owns the zone? 5. Control energy. In Step 5, we verify there is no energy unaccounted for, no trapped pressure or potential stored energy. Ask questions like, what needs to be isolated or locked out? How was that isolation verified? What are our line of fire risks and how have we mitigated them? 6. Final check. Step 6 is our check back to ensure we didn't miss anything. Step 7, start work. In Step 7, the work begins, but everybody involved should know when to stop or pause and reconvene. So when is it appropriate to initiate a Step 7 conversation?
My expectation is that we use the Step 7 conversation for every task we have. We use it prior to work starting, we use it during to identify changes, we use it after to capture improvements. It is critical that we follow the 7 steps, every line, every time. A pilot with 15 years experience could do the pre-flight checklist by memory, but they don't. That is my expectation for how we use the Step 7 conversation. Every line, every time.
Now, whose responsibility is it to initiate these conversations? The answer is simple, everyone's. It doesn't matter who you are or what your role is. You are empowered to use this safe work strategy.
The uncapped 7-step process opened our eyes to a simple way of standardizing how we prepare for and execute work. After following these steps regularly, it has become second nature for our teams, and we are seeing very positive results. The initial implementation was so successful that we decided to expand it to the rest of the team.
For any task, talking through the Step 7 card with open-ended questions will engage everyone involved and ensure we are prepared to complete the job safely.
Promoting the implementation of the 7 steps of Shell UNCAP program in our operations help us to reinforce that executing a job is not the first step and to deepen our HSE vision.
In review, we'd like to leave you with some reminders on a few key components for successful Step 7 conversations.
First, as Shane emphasized, use the card.
Use the card.
Use the card, every line, every time.
The expectation is to use the card every line, every time. It is a guide and helps you ensure you've covered everything.
Second, ask open-ended questions.
Open-ended questions. This engages everyone in the meeting and creates a conversation, not a lecture.
And lastly, use it often.
And use it visibly.
Lead by example and empower every person on your work site to utilize this process. If we can do that, our safety potential can truly be uncapped.